working with Melissa changed my life. There was a version of me that looked strong on the outside, but internally I was carrying 1,000-pound suitcase of grief, shame, regret, always pressure, always survival mode. And honestly, I didn't even realize how heavy it had gotten because I carried it so long. Ever since probably my dad died when I was 5. And I was so tired of that running my life, stealing my joy, feeling like I wasn't enough, even though consciously I knew I was. So taking the leap and making the choice to work with Melissa through somatics and doing a psychedelic journey was one of the best decisions I've ever made. It fundamentally changed my life. I realized there were memories, emotions, trauma, and all kinds of stuff that was still stored inside of me that I had never truly grieved or dealt with. I had shoved everything down. I spent years over functioning, performing, taking care of everyone else, pushing through, staying strong and productive, pushing down my feelings. But my subconscious was still running the old survival patterns underneath everything. And the medicine was able to help me have different reactions, or not react, just be able to respond. And a lot of my reactions and fears and triggers were just filtered through old wounds and a dysregulated nervous system. So for the first time after that journey, I felt safe enough to set that suitcase down and have my arms open to receive better things. And not because my life suddenly became perfect, because I finally learned how to give myself safety and compassion and grace and love. And instead of what I was looking for outside of myself my whole life, it helped me reconnect with my body, my intuition, my truth, my voice, and who I actually am underneath all the armor. Melissa's level of care is so intentional, so present, and her attention to detail through the whole process was amazing. And at a point in my life where I deeply needed to feel safe and nurtured, I did. She created an environment where I could really fully surrender into the work, knowing I was being held with her amazing compassion and integrity. And that mattered more to me than I can even explain. So now I don't live from the fear anymore. I still have it, but I don't have to be controlled by it. I'm not in constant survival mode. I don't feel chained to my past anymore. And that doesn't mean I don't get sad or I don't have fear. It just means that it doesn't own me anymore. I don't have to just react to things. I can pause, respond. I am finally feel fully present in my life. I make decisions differently. I love differently. I show up differently. I lead differently. My kids see I'm different, and that's the biggest thing that matters to me. And it honestly changed the trajectory of my life.